462 Designs.
The first build of this video today is a sporty hatchback from 1994. My intention for this build is to make a race engine for a car for the market. This means putting a special engine. This special engine features DCOE carburetors and a tubular exhaust system making 150 horsepower. It runs on leaded fuel as it wasn't common or mandated at the time. Now I decided that the car didn't need power steering because they couldn't fit one in. I put a 5-speed manual and also I still kept the normal interior for production reasons. For the outside of the car, I went for an outdated look of the car to reflect the fact that it had been in production for many years. To add on to the dated looks, I added a attempted riced out front bumper. I added the required legal stuff for the car like the third brake light and rear reflectors even though it is likely not needed. I had changed the color of the car many times before setting on a paint job and design. The paint design of the car is based on the British computer called the ZX Spectrum, which fun fact was out of production at this point when this car trim came out. Anyway, see you later. Here is the car in automation. And here is the list of changes done to the car during file editing. After making the first car, I realized that I ended up making the wrong type of car. The type of car was supposed to be some car similar to the Volkswagen City Golf from the 80s or 2000s. This build was suggested by user Came344. This build was meant to be a low-end market hatchback with some sort of special paint job. I went for a fuel-injected engine this time and tuned the engine to make 95 horsepower. Not much, but it was the norm for this type of car. I added everything a car buyer would want, including power steering and a 5-speed manual. Everything else is kept a bit simple so it could be sold at a lower price. Anyways, for the looks, I went for an older look of the car and kept things boxy as this was a 20-year-old design. I wanted to add something based on the advert I saw for the City Golf, and that was lettering that matched the color of the car with a white background. I opted for the lettering to be the brand of the car with a black background. I liked the end result and everything flowed well with the car. Anyway, see you in a bit. Here is the car in automation. And here is the list of changes done to the car during file editing. This thing wasn't terrible around the corners and did a decent time. Hard to turn at times. This is to be expected. This car sucks, so I am destroying it. The engine still runs. Let's get gas and set it on fire. And yes, I know, the steering wheel is crooked. Beat the top speed of these two cars. Man, this thing is slow. Well, screw you. What the heck? Oh, got it? We got the fuel, so let's head back. Alright, we made it back. Let's get the job done. My car. By the way, the yellow car is my friend's car mod. Link in the description to download it. So losing the last battle was bad enough. How could it get worse? He is getting close. He is going to pass. That moron can't even drive. Well, there is no chance of keeping up with that car. Guess it is another lost for today. This car sucks.